So instead of grabbing that coffee or going for the cookie or for that sugar fix, I'm going to teach you a breathwork technique that's actually going to pick up your energy levels. And a lot of the time why our energy is kind of slumped or low, particularly in the afternoon, is because we've been busy doing a lot of activity in a contracted way. So we're going to actually, I'm going to invite you to actually do a breath where you really just allow yourself to just sigh, just to kind of let whatever out. So obviously a lot of times our emotions are here, our heads are busy, our hearts are also contracted or pushing through. So we're going to actually give an invitation to these areas to actually just have some relief. So let's just sigh it out together. So we're going to take that breath in, and then on the exhale you're just really going to be allowing yourself really just to and some of us can be a little shy about actually sort of allowing ourselves to sort of breathe into that sigh or give ourselves relief. So be kind and generous. And we're going to do it about 20 times. So you'll notice when you're resisting even the relief of a sigh. So keep going with the breath, breathing in. And it's really about the sigh. Really allow yourself to let all of the air out, let all of the emotions out, let all of whatever it is, yeah? We're being loose with what it is that we're letting out and just leaning into the relief. Breathing in and then exhaling with a sigh. And sometimes you'll feel like you make more sound and then other times you don't. Just be curious about these things. Breathing in and exhaling. Maybe as you sigh, you start to feel the softness coming into the body. Maybe actually feel that the body wants to yawn. Start to notice as you start to keep giving permission for this relief. Breathing in and letting go with a full sigh. Notice how your mind works with the sigh. See if we can really just give into the physical relief of the sigh. So we have 5 more sighs together. So breathing in and letting go. Give freedom to the sound, freedom to whatever is emerging here in the relief. 3 more, breathing in. 2 more, breathing in. And letting go. And then 1 more. Incredibly generous with yourself. Breathing in. And then letting go. And now what I want you to do is just meet yourself here. Notice what is here. Be curious about the sensations that come. Do you feel heavy or light? Do you feel more spacious or soft? Are you more aware of your feet on the ground or the chair that you're sitting in? Just notice what happens when you've given yourself this permission to really just to sort of unpack things through breath. So now we've sort of come into what I call like an effortless state, where we've sort of moved out of that place of where we're doing a lot of effort, more into our bones, more into our bellies, more into our hearts. And now what I want to do is just sort of pick up the energy a little bit. And we're going to do this not with a great deal of effort, but actually just sort of waking up what is. And the breath is an important part of this. So I want you to keep breathing. Some of you will want to stop breathing as you're doing it, but I want you to keep breathing, but we're going to be doing a tapping technique. So we're actually going to start to just tap using our fingers on our arms, tapping all the way up into our heart center. So going from your hand, tap, 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 making sure that you're breathing, tap, 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 the outside of the arms, keep that breath going, breathing in, and then moving to the other arm, tap, tap, tap. And basically we're saying hello to these parts of our bodies. That's going to move us into action. So I notice my breath starts to get much fuller and freer and probably a little more fiery. Just notice what happens for you. Now using both of your hands, tapping here on the lungs, on the chest, keeping the breath going. And we're tapping here specifically on the bones, on the collarbones, this lovely structure that's within us. This is the ground that often we talk about grounding, and that's about grounding ourselves to the ground underneath, but we can ground ourselves in our bones. Keep that breath going, feeling into the bones. And now just let your hands rest and relax at your side. And again, meet yourself here. Notice what this experience evoked. Notice what is new, what has changed. Maybe you feel a tingling or awakening that's happening in your fingers and hands. Maybe you can feel the sensations down your arms or an opening in your chest. And let's just for the next 1 minute just breathe together from this space where we have this natural energy that's flowing without any effort. And let's just breathe together, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And I invite you to now just take this quality that you've evoked with your breath and with this touch into your day. Thank you.